wonder how many people, like, usually, like, how long do people, like, do their stream intro for? Like, is it usually just, like, you know, the few seconds? I feel like some people just get right into it. I'm always horribly unprepared, so I have to get stuff ready for, like, a minute. That's usually what takes me a while. Like now, I didn't get my model thing ready, so I have to do that. Just let it pop in. See? Like that. I forgot I still had this up too. I'll turn that off. Need it to pop up here. Okay. There we go. Everything is popped up. Poppers. Corn poppers. I don't know. So, things, places, people, the United States anthem and stuff. What do these have in common? Nothing. And that's why I'm going to do nothing. Not really. But hello. Hiya. Sup. Stuff. So I have writing to do and things of that nature. You know what? I can throw this up here too. Yeah, see? Writing. So, if anyone remembers from last time, only have about 2 pages done, but we don't need a ton of stuff for this anyways, so we took out a decent chunk. It's still pretty good. I ended up getting horribly distracted with video games the last 2 days. It's kinda my fault. But now we are going to make sure to write something on paper, and it'll be cool and stuff. So, I guess I'll just keep it here for now. So why not? I pretend this is my desktop background. That's what the RP is here. This is my desktop background. The snowy thing. If you weren't sure. I should probably change this at some point. I think I need to customize the resolutions better or something. Well, doesn't matter too much. So pretty much, I'm going to BS my way through the story, and we're going to then proofread it, edit it, and make sure everything is looking semi-decent, and then we can blow our load, so to speak, and it'll be done. That's how normal people talk about this kind of thing. Where was I? The sound was simply like the wind. The long blackish purple hair fluttered down the elegant. Long blackish hair fluttering down from the elegant its head made it obvious on Akeno? I don't even know how to say her name. She's wearing a simple black dress. Wrist. I was keen to the fact that it's indeed beautiful. After all, she too was dumb boy Isia's target. Perfection. Powerful in magic as well as smart tactician, and more importantly than this, his best friend. Kaya's eyes glance over. Body. Okay. let's start this up. We're already at 1,000 words, and we have 5,000 words in total that we need to hit. The idea is to do a game again. Do card games back to back. I wonder if the person wants me to do another card game for the other thing. I guess it's an easy way to do these things. It's a weak clap. It's a weak clap. Okay. Keep it going. I wonder how much I'm actually going to talk today. I kind of wanted to make sure I actually just got this done. I don't want to fall back into old habits right when I'm only getting out of them now. That would be bad. Gotta do what you can. Sometimes. I mean, usually you want to always, but yeah. Oops, I hit Photoshop. I didn't mean to. The Photoshop button is right next to my Word button. No. Anyways, the game I was getting addicted to was that Valheim game. I ended up playing that for quite a while. Pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. My kind of survival crafting trash. Try and pace myself on water. Don't want to drink too much. So-called establishment. This looks like it was a family restaurant. Some children were even seated near the booth seats. Obliges. I don't even know how you spell that word. How do you spell that word? It's a good question, me. Sound it out. No, I'm just going to use Google. Text, well, voice to text has been a great resource of, you know the word but don't know how to spell it. Always good for people with dyslexia, I think. Since I have dyslexia. Get out of the way. Obliged. Obliged.
Here's the definition of obliged.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't need the definition. Oh no. Stationary. There we go. Little movements. I feel like this is a lot for 2 pages. I feel like usually a page is 500 words. But now, 2 pages. I have more than 1,000. Seems wrong. Maybe I've been writing 10,000 word stories too much lately. I don't know. Let's stop and think. Pretty sure I know how I want to do this stuff. I'm just trying to think how long I want to actually draw it out. Most people usually have the thing where, oh, I want you to focus on this thing. And usually it's always the same thing. She's gonna end up looking like Shadow the Hedgehog or something. That's okay with me. Not like literally Shadow the Hedgehog either. I'm kidding. As in kidding about... Wait, now I'm confusing myself. Ignore everything I'm saying. I want to play that bad Naruto game more. Ooh, I have 69% of the achievements. Nice. I've played it for 10 hours already. I feel like that's probably sad. Well, at least I got my money's worth. Paid like $8 for it. Let's see. What am I thinking about? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Whenever I start writing or something, I just get extremely tired right away. I think that's why I like to play video games at the same time as this. Like, keep my mind stimulated with something else. Or so when I have these, I need a second to think, then I just mindlessly play a weird game or something. I guess that helps. And now I'm not doing anything. Maybe I have serious attention issues. Probably not. Ask Google. Goggle it. Insubordination.
Here's the definition of
I know it. I know what it means. Just don't want to take the time to spell it properly and quickly. If any other master were to see such a display, they would most likely think it to be insubordination. Um. Hmm. Huh. Um. Almost to 2,000. It goes by like too quickly, almost. It goes by too quickly, almost. um. Huh. Huh. Some people share weird things. Some people share weird things. Hmm. 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 Do stories always go this quick? I'm trying to get the card game right away. I more or less did that. More or less did that. Where's my notes? I don't think I actually wrote down notes for this one. That's probably not a good idea. You person. Here's the stuff. Yeah, I guess that's pretty straightforward. Huh. Okay. Guess this will be easy enough. Didn't she fight? No, I don't know. Maybe she did. I don't need to keep my continuity. I've done so many of these before. I wonder if anyone who reads this again will understand that I'm pretty sure I did this differently before, but it's same game, but I'm bluntly saying it's Kaiji now. Probably should look back at what that was. It doesn't matter since it's the same thing. I suppose. I suppose it doesn't matter. I'm about at 2,000 words. We are getting through though. Getting through. I mean, we almost finished another page and it's only been like less than 30 minutes, so that's pretty good. I'm not getting too distracted then. Oh. Oops, wrong thing. How many like matches do I want them to play is one of the questions too. Ophis was her name, I think. Is the right one? Yeah, it is. Oh no. I guess I can just spell the name myself. I always think it's going to be faster to copy and paste the name when I find it on the wiki or whatever, but then nope. Copy the whole paragraph over. Just write it. Boy, this is pretty much like a mean girl contest. Which one can be meaner to the other? They're not really being that mean. It's more like they're saying some teasing comments or something. I don't know. They're doing something. They're doing something. This is very much true. My back hurts. So anyway, not to get distracted. Monday tomorrow, plan on finally bringing up another RPG, JRPG, MMO, fake RP, JPG, Xenoblade 2. Coming tomorrow, for sure. Hopefully, if I can start earlier in the day, too. I mean, I guess today is pretty early. It's not dark yet. So, if I could start around, like, this time or something with Xenoblade tomorrow, that would be nice. I'll probably try and set up specific days for writing. I don't know if I'll just do the weekend or something, because I don't know if I trust myself to do writing on my off time. So I don't know, maybe I'll do like 3 days of a regularly scheduled, well, maybe I'll do like Monday, normal day, for video game, then Tuesday, writing day, and then Wednesday, video game, Thursday, writing, and then Friday, video game, and then Saturday, Sunday, writing days. That could be better. That might be, okay. So then I have 3 days of video game stuff, and then 4 for writing. That could be better. I might make some of the writing days, you know, have video game time in it, but video game only time would be video game only. I'm good at explaining stuff. That's why I'm a writer. Let me think, what else? I mean, we're halfway through this. Kind of. We're more halfway through it at like 25. 8 pages. I mean, the 8th page is like halfway. So I guess we're more or less halfway done now. We'll have to start the first change. So what do we want to change? The person wants to make it like a fusion, I think. Like, they didn't really say specifically, so that's what I'm gonna do. So the girl has like, oh, I want your hair or something, and then like the other person has red hair and the other one has black hair. So then, you know, it'll be Shadow Hedgehog color. This is why I mentioned that earlier. So then have the black, red streaks, or red with black streaks. I don't know, which is cooler. Red with black streaks would be kind of cool. At least on the anime red hair color. I don't jump around topics and get distracted by my own speaking. Don't worry. Let me think. So yeah, weekdays are normally scheduled stuff. Hopefully. And hopefully I can keep doing my exercises in those too. Many things are happening. I want to try and make sure I actually stay on my schedules if I can. Oh wait, Monday is a D&D thing usually too. But I think if it was rescheduled into today, well, for tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh. Many things going on, Ned. You need to listen to European boy. Not talk about a Monado, but talk about a Pyra instead, or something. Why doesn't she have magnetic powers? And long red hair. She has the bob cut red hair. I guess she has fire powers and not magnetic powers. Personally, the magnet powers were kind of cooler. Even though they're two completely different series. And it's just a similar name that is spelled differently. Oop. Wrong button. Wrong button. I wonder if anyone has read these things and realized that I just stole plots from Kaiji. I always think about that all the time. Because I've done the rock, paper, scissors Kaiji thing, and I've done the, well, what I'm doing now, the slave follower king game. The only thing I haven't done is, you know, like, maybe I should make them walk across the high rise and then die. Not all of them died. Some of them... Oh wait, no, those were the other guys. No, all of them died. Never mind. Forgot about that one. Let's think. Hmm. I'm trying to think how long these changes would take. I'm also getting the I'm doing work sleepiness. That always adds like 5 hours. Ow. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop me. Don't yawn. Can you use something like this to overthrow the other factions and tip the balance? Almost to 3,000. Almost. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing another regularly scheduled JRPG. And hopefully when I'm done with Xenoblade 2 in like April, hopefully I'll be able to start Cold Steel 3 and maybe Cold Steel 4 for the PC will come out by then. That'd be cool. I don't think it'll come out by then. Does it say when it's scheduled to come out? I forget. It just says 2021. Okay. I mean, I guess it's possible then. It's just probably going to be in like August or maybe later. That's possible. I don't know what I would do after I finish Cold Steel 4, though. Well, assuming we get through Cold Steel 3 and 4. I mean, I left off since I played through 2. I could just keep waiting to play 3 until 4 comes out, and just do 3 and 4 back to back. But if I do that, I don't know what to play after Xenoblade 2. Even though that I'm thinking way too far ahead, since Xenoblade 2 is probably going to be like 200 hours. I don't know if it'll be that long. The first game only took me like 70 hours, so it might not be that bad. And a lot of those hours I did play off stream. Though a lot of them I played on stream, since I had like 13-hour streams, and several 10-hour streams. I'll probably avoid that. I'll probably try and do 3-hour sessions. And hopefully I'll just be able to grind off stream, and then I can just focus on story stuff for the on-stream content. Maybe on like Fridays when if I'm having that as game day, like I was saying, on Fridays I could do like a longer one, like a 5-hour one, or like a 10-hour one if I feel like it. Probably avoid those. Would have to see how the day is going, I guess. Then again, I guess if I was just grinding, I could do grind side quests or get level ups or whatever on the other days if I'm writing and playing a game at the same time. That's always possible. Possible. We're almost to page 5. You should be happy. You should be happy. What? What? Ow. And I don't know how I did that even for that. Huh. Like, it was... the word was going through to my Discord. But I wasn't sure how it would do that on the capture. That was weird. Well, we're about at page 5. Where are we for time? We're not even at 1 hour and 30 yet. Huh. I'm making okay time. Okay time. And Kainu's mind, the person in front. Huh. We're on that kooky 5th page. Kooky, wacky 5th page. Man, it's so weird. I finished 2 pages, got to the next one already. And we did a little bit on page 2 also, so... almost did 3 pages in just an hour, which is pretty good. If I stopped talking randomly and getting distracted, like I'm not doing right now, but if I did do something like this, then it would take me even longer. I wonder if I'll have time to proofread and edit, and then watch a movie with my friend. Oh yeah, I forgot. Happy Valentine's Day, people. People celebrate Valentine's Day sometimes. If you need a waifu, I'll be your waifu. Even though that people probably don't want a waifu. That sounds like a deep voice male that is using a VTuber model. But that's besides the point. There was no actual point, I was just saying It's the 14th today of February, 2021. To date this, even though there's a date on the video when I publish it on YouTube. Well, I guess well, no, those archives don't stay. When it goes on YouTube, it'll probably be the, like, what, 15th anyway? But this was recorded on the 14th. And if you watched live on twitch.tv/LandTGoods LLC, you would be able to watch live me mumbling to myself as I write stuff. Wouldn't that be exciting? And you already heard that on Monday I'm going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So when you watch this tomorrow on the 15th, which is Monday, and miss when I actually do the thing, that'd be ironic. Not that I think anyone would bother to watch through these whole videos. Maybe. I don't know. You think anyone, like, comes to watch the videos that long? I laugh at my own jokes, it's okay. Honestly, I'm just happy that I'm getting through this. I know I can get this rough draft done today, so I'm gonna do that no matter what. But I probably should try and proofread and edit it. I just don't know how much time I'll have when I get to that point. I think I'll be okay if I keep up the pace I am right now, instead of getting distracted and doing a bunch of random stuff. So anyways, time to take a break. I have to go to the bathroom really quick. Is my water okay? I drink too much water too fast. I drink water when I'm idling in my idle animation. And when I'm thinking and going, Well, I guess when I speak a lot, it makes my voice get watery, so it wants water. It makes sense. I can't speak. Well, anyway, I will, go to the wait, and, I will be BRB real quick. Okay, that took a little longer. Little longer. But I got some crackers. Crackers are good. That's just gonna make me drink more water. Well, there is such a thing as overhydrating. You don't want to overhydrate. I probably do constantly. Let's see. Is there anything I need to think about? What you thinking about? Oh, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's try and get back into it. Joking on stuff. Okay, I'm good now. Rather than answer, Sony flips over. Alright, kind of. We'll worry about that later. Almost to page 6. Almost to page 6. And 2 more. Well, I mean, I guess 3 more since we're only just going to page 6, but you get the point. We're almost there. Hasn't even been 2 hours yet. We're almost done. Well, almost done with the rough draft. But almost done with the rough draft means almost done with the real draft. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do now? Hmm. Hmm. I need to be careful with how much I write here. So what do I want to do now? I had the so-called big change. Right, I can't make my character clap. I mean, I probably could. I probably can get a few emotes. I just have to, what, go and download stuff or something. Almost done. 1,500 words left. That's like barely any. That's like 2 pages. Since I said it was 8 pages and we're in the middle of 6, that makes sense. When you're this close, then you have to think about how you want to end. It's supposed to be like an alternate ending. An alternate ending, or an add-on to an ending. Huh. Take things away. Create Loli. Become Loli. And Goblin. Well, I guess a Loli is a goblin, right? Same exact thing. I guess all goblins are Lolis, but not all Lolis are goblins. That's a way to view life. Way to view life. What did I want to look at? Let's see. What would be good? You can just add like another slave to the group. That can be a fun one to throw up. Let's see. What would be a good way to end this? I don't know if become as lowly is the answer that we want. Maybe it is, though. It is an answer. I don't know if it's a valid answer, but it is an answer. My teachers always said putting something on the paper is better than putting nothing. I don't think that translates to paid work. I wonder if the fairy tale one will be more fun. I haven't done a fairy tale story in forever. At least those characters are a little more fun to write. Just because they're from a comedy. It's more or less like a parody of shonen, but has serious stuff. More or less. I think it was written seriously, or at least with the intention to get money, though. Is that serious enough? Maybe. I don't know. Some of the filler arcs were pretty good. I didn't actually watch the end. Should probably do that sometime. I watched the Zero arc and then kind of stopped. So pretty much when it was going to end. There's only one arc after that. I don't know if they had like a mini arc, but I'm pretty sure it's just get crew back together, fight, big war. Everyone beats Big Bad quick, and then it's over. Because they had to rush it. Pretty sure that's it. Let's see. What am I looking at? Oh, weird. Very odd. Haven't looked at it today. I can surprise them by finishing the whole thing then. Just on the off chance they check it in the next 5 seconds. I'll paste the almost fully completed one. Right there, they know. It's almost done. Okay, you just need 900 more words, more or less. But what are those 900 words that we want? I think I'll probably get on. 7 years later. That's probably fine. I think now we can proof it, and I will just add in some stuff here and there, and then I'll fill out the 5,000. Because I think I can make a few parts a little longer, but making sure I have a proper ending and stuff is most important first. I'm kind of happy that I ended a little short, like 300 words short or so. That's fine though. All good. I think I should add a little more to the transformation stuff, just to accent it a bit more. Make sure our person is happy. But we did finish the rough draft. And now it has only been 2 hours and 30 minutes, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to save it, and I'm going to take another little break. Oh wow, I did drink all my water already. See, I drink it too fast sometimes. Drink it too fast, but I will be right back to start reading this in funny voices and narrating story and stuff. But yeah, everyone's ready to enjoy that. Don't say oodles, just say toodles. Oh, Toodles. Toodles? Where are you, Toodles? Toodles! Toodles? Where'd you go? Toodles? I don't know where Toodles went. And that makes me want to wave. Wait, do I only... Oh, no, this is mad face. It makes me really mad. And now I'm really mad and mashing keyboards. And now I'm angry. I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably just have those, like, stay on until I switch it back, huh? I feel like that makes the fastest pointless. What I probably want to do is make the eyes just change. If I'm like this, I'm mad. And not have the lips change. So then it looks a little normal. I don't know. Little normaler. We all like to be a little normaler. Sometimes. I mean, we probably don't, but... Let's see. Huh. Let's see. Hmm. What is... Ah. Oh, weird. That's fine. Some stuff is weird. Well, I'm getting distracted again. I do that too easy. Really do. Really do. Let's read. That sounds fun, right? Read. To read words with Grammarly, that helpful aid that you can use. It's like not bad, but it's not great either. It doesn't understand like story writing, at least not very well. Maybe the pro version does. I've never tried it. It at least helps me try and find some mistaken words. I think it's better than the natural autocorrect for, well, the natural spelling check for if you use like the wrong kind of word that sounds similar or something. It does good for looking for some context words. So it's helpful for that when I make those mistakes. Though usually just proofreading it helps fix those mistakes too. Obviously, but good to do it all. So yeah, I'll get into this. The best laid plans can often go awry. The one who thought of such a phrase was simply foolish. After all, if your plan has no flaws, it can never go awry in the first place. For the new Reese, this was just a fact. She could have no flaws, no errors. What she wanted, she simply gained. Her new little pet Sora would always agree with these. Wait, do I not want that there? I feel like I do want that. She wanted, she would simply gain. Gained? She wanted, she said, yeah, I guess gain's fine. Your little pet Sora would always agree with these things as well. It all happened a few months back when Yashitra challenged her old... Happened a few months back. Her old... Her old friend, I guess they're friends, kinda, to a humble little card game. The stakes to the card game were not simply money. Sonia was the winner of the card game, and with it, she won Rias's existence. Her body, her power, those she holds dear. Sonia took away everything from Rias and left her just as a pet. A husk of her former self, Rias was not even able to use her name anymore. She... She was dubbed Sora now. Left powerless, and with the body of Sonia, no one would even listen to the whimpering girl. Sounds fine so far? Sounds fine. Surely, you'd like... Oh wait, surely you'd like to gain just a teeny bit more though, right? Why stop with just the power of destruction? Though this new Reese assumed she had everything she wanted, the small bunny-eared girl, Alicia, once again popped up from a rabbit hole. It was how everything started before, though she never expected to see the sight again. Well, Alicia, we meet again. Brushing that long red hair over her shoulder, the woman with the two names crouches down by the rabbit hole to look into the little rabbit girl's checkerboard eyes. Did you really come back to me just to say something like that? Smiling brightly, Alicia holds up a stack of cards in the air. Yes! Sonia, Reese? I'll call you Sonia. Anyway, that's easier. Or wait, Sonas? Rena? Rena actually sounds normal. Sona is still fine now, though, for now. Nodding confidently to herself, Alicia shoves the deck of cards energetically into Sona's hands. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Sona? I think it's Sona. I've seen what you've done. Given a few years, I think can change this world a bit. But you could change it far more if you gain more power. Right? So, Alicia claps her hands together, somehow not falling back down her hole, and points both of her hands toward a window. You gotta get out there and become your own kind of god. Demon, angel, all the magic you could want. Just take it all. You're smart enough to manage everything if you only had the right amount of power. Sona was perplexed by the words. Of course, she did not mind them. Well, if these cards can have the same effect as last time with your permission, I'm sure I can do that. But why? Didn't you say the one above you didn't want you to get too directly involved? The fact of the matter... this wasn't speaking. The fact of the matter was Alicia was stronger than any creature she knew of. Alicia was far stronger than any creature Sonia knew of. Being given a boon by the immature bunny girl seemed too good to be true. More so seeing as the game Sonia had played before was already risky enough. Oh? Alicia smiles happily, crawling out of her hole. Brushing off her blue dress, she spins around on her black Mary Jane shoes and clacks them together a few times against the ground. This world. I've played around in it so many times now. So many different realities exist that you don't even know about. I want to see for myself. What would happen if I directly gave someone power, with them knowing all the cheats, tricks, and risks? You should be thanking me, right? Smiling right back, Sona rubs the top of Alicia's head. And of course, the bunny girl nudges her head against the palm in kind. Well, well, I certainly am thankful for you trusting in me enough to do this, even if it's just a game to you, or some other reality. The me right now will surely give you an enjoyable show. Okay. Didn't notice that part right there. Being dumb. First page done. With a snap of Alicia's fingers, the two girls were suddenly in a different area. With just a glance around, Sona was not even sure where they had appeared. Now, Alicia pats gleefully at Sona's backside, nudging her toward the door. Akena lingers around here. She's the perfect catch. You can take her angel power and her magical mastery to add even more powers to your own. Just think about all that stuff combined. You're already pretty decent as Sona, but with Rias and Annika's power added to yours? Alicia gives a wide grin, gives Sona A more forceful nudge right through the door. Thud. Stumbling on in through the door, Sonia tries to gather herself, but ends up falling right for her hands and knees. Luckily, she did not hit her head, but her deck of cards scattered all around her. Of course, Alicia, did you... Turning around to look back at the door, Alicia was no longer there. The door was simply swaying back and forth. Of course, she left me here. Is Akeno really here? Looking over the building, it seemed to just be a rather old restaurant of some kind. Though Sona did know I kind of like to Looking over the building, it seemed to be just a rather old restaurant of some kind that doubles as a bookstore. Though Sonia didn't know I kind of like to keep well educated, it seemed on spot for her to turn up. Collecting her cards together, Sonia begins to walk through the rows and rows of different books. Even if the store seemed a tad rustic, it even had a second floor with more books. I think I forgot this part when I explained the other thing. Really, this place seems a bit too large. The sound was like the wind. The long blackish purple hair fluttering down from the elegant woman's head made it obvious so Akeno had come. She was wearing a simple black dress and had a gold band on her wrist and purse to her side. The wedge heels she was wearing were strappy but suited to a more elegant, mature type like Akeno. Sonia was keen on the fact that Akeno was indeed beautiful. After all, she too was the dumb boy easiest target of affection, powerful in magic as well as a smart tactician. Though more importantly than this, Reese's best friend. Reese? Akeno's eyes glance over Sonia's body and then stop at Sonia's eyes. The two had spoken after the little card game, after the original little card game, though far less than Sonia would have liked. Even now, Akeno's eyes glared at Sonia oddly, even though that Sonia should appear like the real Reese to anyone. Why are you here? Did you need something from me so urgently you had to come to a place like this? Yourself? Holding up the deck of cards, Sonia gives a soft smile. Well, I was wondering if you'd like to play a little game with me. Yes. Yes, I could have just waited for you. Or play with someone else, but that isn't what I wanted. Sighing, Akeno shakes her head. Of course, you're just being impatient. This little establishment acts as a safe haven for some yokai. Safe haven, one word, or two? Saying that it's wrong. I'll just ignore it. I'd been using it to gather information on other factions. Turning on her heel, Akeno gestures over to a booth seat. So-called establishment just looked like so-called establishment looked like a bookstore in front, but behind just a few shelves it suddenly looked like a wide-open family restaurant. Some children were even seated in a few of the booth seats. Come on. Let's chat. Kinda tosses her purse into the booth and slides in. Sona obliged and sat across from Akano, making sure to set the cards in the middle of the table. Kinda stares at the deck and shakes her head again, this time in a little disappointment. Do you really insist on some game? Like I said, I was doing work. This information I've been gathering will help us all. I know you can get impulsive, but if this is just some game Isia showed you again... Slam. Now you're in the jam. Sonia slams her fist down on the table, drawing the eye of a few children around. Akano, on the other hand, was looking blankly like nothing had even happened. Akano, whatever you say your name is, don't you dare question me on this. If I ask to play a game, then we'll play a game, alright? Crossing her arms under her breast, Akano simply shrugs in response. I can just say shrugs. Shrugs and shrugs. If that's what you wish, my esteemed mistress. With a teasing smile, Akano leans back into her seat, nice and comfy, most importantly smug. If any other master were to see such a display, they would most likely think it to be insubordination, though Riesla liked that Akano was willing to question her methods at times. Challenging one another was what would lead to better results. However, Sonia being the only Reese now, would easily got irritated. Just like how she dealt with the so-called Sora. Sonia wanted people to submit to her will. Stop giving such a smug look. This card game is rather simple, so you'll understand it right away. Laying out three of the cards from the deck. Sonia starts from the left to explain what each means. Card number 1 is a slave. Card number 2 is a peasant. Is a follower. I call them followers, so I should probably say that. Card number 3 is the king. Every round, we both get 2 followers, and then one of us gets the king, and the other the slave. The follower beats the slave. A follower and a follower cancel each other out, and the slave beats the king. Of course, this means the king beats the follower. Kano nods. The rules were simple and straightforward enough. So, the game is one of timing. If I had the king and play it first turn, and you played a follower, there's no way for you to win anymore. So a match could be quick, or it could end with each of us having just one card. Tapping the top of the deck of cards a few times, Akano keeps that smug smile on her lips. Well, even if I can tell these cards have even I can tell these cards have magic in them. Magic I can't even really understand, so what exactly happens if I lose one of these matches? Even if Reese was smart, she lacked common sense. Akano sadly had a sense and smarts. Sighing, Sonia took the deck of cards and flicked her wrists, and watched them shuffle themselves right in front of her eyes. We'll get something we want from the other when the game ends. You saw when a match ends. You saw that Sora girl I keep around. You saw that Sora girl I keep around? I played the game with her. She ended up in that state because of it. Kinda nods, taking the deck of cards herself now. Now she grabs the first 2 cards and sets them down to the side. Then she takes 4 cards and pushes 2 to Sona and 2 in front of herself. I understand. That sounds like it could be fun to get someone like Isia to play. The Sora girl isn't Isia, right? Rolling her eyes, Sona grabs 1 card that was left by the deck. And Akana takes the other. Both girls now. With a whole hand. No. It's someone you know. But these cards are chakra encoded. With these cards, magic is pretty strong. You wouldn't remember them. You wouldn't remember them anymore. The fact that you know Isia proves it's not him. Sonia takes a follower card from her hand and places it face down before Akana. Lock. Doing the same, Akana takes a follower card from her own hand and places it face down beside Sonia's locked card. Lock. So what cards that alter? So what? Did I not notice that the whole time? My tablet thing was on, and I didn't notice this whole time. I wonder if it gets picked up. I just noticed it now. I wonder why I didn't notice earlier. Maybe I wasn't speaking as loud. I don't know. So what? Cards that alter reality. Were they enchanted by a dragon somehow? Grabbing at the edges of both their cards. The girls look into each other's eyes. Open! Both girls slam their cards down, and both sigh right away, seeing they had nullified one another. Both the follower cards are thrown into the discard pile, and the girls settle back in their seats. Not a dragon, rubbing at the back of her neck. Sonia scans her eyes over her cards and grabs the king, playing it face down on the table. These were made by something far more powerful than a dragon. Maybe a bit cuter than that brat Ophis. Lock. With a Pruse. Isn't it like that? Pruse. No, that's cruise. Cruise in your lips. No, that's cruise in your lips. Is this not a real word? Oh wait, I guess I did spell it right. I'm just dumb. I changed it that eating to. Yeah, that's right. Oh. Sneeze. with a bruise to her lips. Akena sets down her second follower card, making sure to save her slave for last. To think you'd mock Ophis so bluntly. I know he's fond of Isia, but still, do you really think these cards are that much more powerful that you'd so bluntly mock? Do you really think these cards are that much more powerful that you'd so bluntly mock? You really think these cards are that much more powerful that you'd so bluntly mock? Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. Lock. Open. Once again, both girls flip their cards over. They took Keno's surprise, and Sonia's glee. The winner had been decided. The king shows Victor. The king shows the victor. Wait, what? Sonia smirks confidently, and the cards start to faintly glow. Akin to what Sonia had experienced in our past game, the air around her seems to distort. Even Akaino is starting to notice as she shifted uncomfortably in her seat. Seems Alicia really is on my side. I'd pray to you. I'd pray to her if I wasn't part demon. My foot. Numbing. Time was frozen for all. Akena gently reaches her hand out to a child that had been running by, and they do not even flinch or feel warm to the touch. It created a space where time only flows for both of us. How is such a thing even possible? It happened as soon as you won the match, too. Couldn't you do something like this to overthrow the factions and tip the balance if you wished? Shaking her head, Sonia sits up in her seat with both her hands pushed against the table. That would be too easy to do right now. This game has great power. The power to get what one desires from another, like your magical ability, for example. Kaio grips at her chest and spits up onto the floor. It felt like something was being yanked right out of her, though just as it had pulled at her, it vanished. Sonia's body began to glow. Oh, what the? Kaio looks to her hands. Looks at her hands and tries to summon some kind of strength. A flicker of lightning, anything to help her. Though nothing came. It was like she was almost normal beyond the blood inside of her. And you can take away people's power and add them to your own like some little card game like this? Sitting back down now. Sitting back, now relax. Sonia gives a nod. Yes, your power is mine now. All because you lost a simple little game. Sonia gives a quick snap of her fingers and sparks start to dance around them. With your mastery of magic, among other things, you'll prove very useful. You should be happy your leader is deciding your powers are useful. Looking horrified, Keno leans back into her seat and stares at the cards. Only the cards were all moving themselves. Only the cards were moving themselves, being discarded properly. Both the girls being discarded properly, both girls are now are given new hands without even having to move their actual hands. Holy cards are all moving themselves. Discard card. Discard card. Being discarded properly, both three girls are given name cards. Being discarded properly, both these girls are given new cards by these animated. Buy the animated cards without even having to move their actual hands. You're not even in the wheelies, are you? Sonia's eye twitches a little, but with a stroke of her hand through that long, silky red hair of hers, who dares question her? I'm Reese now. That's all that matters. I was probably told to take care of you first because you'd noticed something, even if the cards change reality to an extent. If my behavior is different, you are bound to notice sooner or later. Putting a finger to her lips, Sonia smiles widely with a demonic grin. Well, I already told you who the real Reese is. So let's get back to our game, alright? Without even looking at her hand, Sonia pushes one card forward. Lock. Lock. The tiniest mind. The person in front of her was the real Reese. It's hard for Mariah. At least on an emotional level it was. At least on an emotional level it was. Logically speaking, though, it made perfect sense, given the friend she knew for years would not act and do certain things the fake in front of her would. You altered reality to that extent just with a few cards. And now you're playing cards without even looking. Kenna takes one of the face down cards and does the same as Sona. Lock, can I stop playing this game? If I said quit right now... Is this the right one? I thought I looked at it was the right one. No, I had the right one. Why is it saying that's the wrong one? What would happen? Curse you, homophones. Curse you. And your friends, or something. Do homophones have friends? I guess other homophones would be their friends. Hooked on phonics, more like it. That's not funny. What time are we at now? Over 3 hours? Not at the 3:30 yet. Cracky the knuckles. I guess when I'm done with this, I can stop, though. Then go make my own dinner, and then do whatever I want for the rest of the night. Then tomorrow we can get right into the video game. The actual real-life video game. And I'll have to start a new story Tuesday for a fairy tale one. Get caught up on my other patron stuff. And I really need to make some ads again. I haven't in a while. To do that too. Anyway, where was I? This doesn't feel like page 5, but it is. Weird. Rather than answer, Sona flips over her card. Akana then goes and does the same. To neither girl's surprise, the victor was Sona. Before them, before them, Sonia had the slave card and Akane had the king card. Without even looking, Sonia was able to grab the Victory. Even though Akane had a higher chance to win. Well, my current desire is to make sure you keep playing till I have everything I want from you. Looking over her body, Akane notes nothing different about her. Why did I write about her? Even her desire to give up was still in her mind. Though trying to say the words, trying to get up to move, she was not able. Chuckling softly under her breath, Akane watches the cards discard themselves, a batch of new ones taking their place. Of course, it turned out like this. If you got a game like this, you'd learn how to rig it right away. If you were smart enough, you would learn how to rig it right away if you were smart enough. Is there even a reason for me to play this one-sided game? Can't you just ask whoever made the cards to make this process go faster? Despite the discontent, Akane still looks over her hand and pushes the king card face down. Luck. Gesturing through the cards, Sonia gives a little shrug. Listen, I don't control these. It's simply on the whim of who created them. I can't ask them to do more for me. This is like a game to them in itself. Our lives are just for their amusement. They just happen to want to see what would happen if they gave me more power. But the game isn't rigged right now. I've done nothing to the cards. If I win, Alicia simply willed it. Pushing her follower card forward, Sonia gives a confident nod. Luck. Both girls flip over their cards, and Akane was already sighing. Wait. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, did I say slave card for the one she put down? Because that would be wrong. It is correct. Everything is good. Sonia was dumbfounded stare. Both girls flip over their cards, and Akane was already sighing. Sonia dumbfounded. Sonia's dumbfounded stare draws Akane's attention back. Huh? Looking at the cards on the table, she won the match. I really won. Looks like you were right. Your little goddess or whatever it is does do things on whims. Thrusting her index finger forward, Akane points right to Sonia's face. My desire is simple. No matter what you do or what you try, you'll never be allowed to play this game with Isia. Sonia had been tense for a moment, but her body eases almost instantly. Shaking her head, she could... starts... Laugh loudly. Oh my. Wiping a tear from her eyes, Sonia slaps her hand against the table, watching as yet another new hand is set up for both her and Akane. You're not as smart as I thought. You're letting emotion cloud you. If I wanted to use these on that simpleton, I would have some time ago. In this body, I can already have him do whatever I desire. All I need to do is fawn over him a bit, give him some attention, and he melts away. With you out of the picture, it'll only be easier. Sighing, Sonia actually begins to look a little mad as she glares into Akane's eyes. Honestly, all you've done is made things worse for Isia. Maybe having your magic taken away scared you too much. Fidgeting with her fingers, Kana quickly pushes another card onto the table. Luck, just go already. You don't need to question what I do. Rolling her eyes, Sonia throws her card from her table onto the stable face-up? What? Oh yeah, onto the table face-up. When you accidentally hit the wrong button. Hit F12, which is save as or whatever. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. My B. My eyes. I'm just kind of browsing some stuff now. Oh, I'm almost done, so I get bored. The king was the one being shown. That's why you lost again, though, isn't it? With the twitching eye, I kind of twitching eyes. Was indeed a follower. This is too much. A glee-filled smile fills Sonia's face, her hands clapping together. No. It isn't enough is the problem. I want those that make you so I want those things that make you so special. Some of your height, hair, maybe a little more to my breasts. That mature air. You know those things that Isia loves. I want to combine them with Reese's charms. If I become his perfect dream, it'd just undermine you even further. I kind of watches her hair begin to fall from her head. Even if she grabbed at it, the hair slipped right through her hand. What is this? Pressing a hand to her chest, she could feel her breast shrinking. Her legs even quiver and shake, feeling the numbing pain as her height also shrank down. What exactly are you doing to me? What was that girl's name? What was its name? A something. I don't remember her name. I'll just look it up. Isa. That's what it was. Trying to get answers only gets Sonia to give teasing smiles back in response. Akana's hair is now just a bob cut on her head. Looks like she got frustrated with something and cut all of her hair off. Though she was sizable. Okay, why is sizable? Let's see. Why is sizable? Chest size. Better than sizes. Yeah. That kind of was sizable. There's like pieces. Bats. Arcane blades. Laughing evermore, Suna. Oh wait, I should probably reread this since I added a bunch. Trying to get answers only gets Sonia to give teasing smiles back in response. Kana's hair was now just a bob cut on her head. It looked like she got frustrated with something and cut all of her hair off. Her breasts were very clearly smaller now as well. Though Kana was sizable, her chest was no better than Aiza's now. It was like pieces of her were being torn away from herself, and all she could do was watch. Trying to grip her chest didn't stop the shrinking. Trying to grab at her pained legs did not help her stay the same height either. Why do I have to feel it? Akana shouts into the void. None of the people frozen in time could hear her scream. The only one who could hear her was the one stealing all of her assets away. It made her depressed, really, looking at Sona. Sona looks so perfect already. And now she even looked grown up and mature. Kinda almost wanted to call her big sister. Could a simple card game really... Could a simple card game alter reality to this extent? There we go. That's better. Right. Laughing evermore, Sonia strokes a hand through her long red hair as black streaks begin to weave into it. Her hair gets a tad fuller, thicker, even a little longer. That vibrant red and blackish purple mix up together for a natural look. Well, not exactly highlights, but it is rather nice. I'm doing what I said, adding my strength, combining the features. Combining the features I like into one. Combining the features I like into one. With a prideful pat to her chest. Sonia gives a sly smile at the very clear size increase of her breasts now, squeezing uncomfortably against her top. You know, it does feel a little too tight, but seeing your horrified face makes this little discomfort simply enjoyable. Leaning back in her seat, Sonia throws one leg over her other, making sure to show off her long, slender legs and a few added inches of height. I'm becoming the perfect woman, I swear. I should make my, think I should make my ass bigger to make that other fool follow all my commands as well. Slamming her fist on the table, kind of frustratedly throws another card face down. Locke, just go. I'm sick of your games. Take what you want. I barely even have an actual choice here. It's just a fun torture show for you. Kinda could not. Yeah, this is just a fun torture show for you. I could not help but shed a few more tears at this point. The girl in front of her was really beautiful. Though it was her beauty, her friend's beauty. I kinda was powerless to do anything to gain it back. Sighing at the poor sport in front of her, Sonia tosses another card down herself. Locke. Open. Flipping over both their cards. It was simply 2 followers again. The girls had no other choice then but to set the other 2 cards down. Open. The next 2 cards were yet again 2 followers. Akana could not help but flinch a little, pushing her last card across the table. Sonia, on the other hand, that's slams. Sonia those slams. Okay. Yeah, with confidence. simple actions, Sonia seemingly was able to show off her beauty and maturity. Or at the very least was going out of her way to flaunt that fact, and I kinda... Open! The Slave King. We're all... The Slave and King were all that were left. Now those cards were staring at both girls, Sonia and the Slave, and Kenna the King. Well... Slave and King were all that was left. Sonia smirks, pushing her index finger to her lips. It looks like I won again. Looks like I won again then. Whatever. Whatever should I take away from you? Whatever should I take away from you? Looking down to herself, defeated, Kenna twiddles thumbs over one another. Just end this game. Just end this game already. You already made it, but I can't do anything. Shaking her head no, Sonia taps at the side of her hand. Actually, Kenna, I want your intelligence to be added to my own. Shorter, flatter, short hair, dumber. Maybe you should try the lowly archetype instead of the whole elegant one. Even as I kinda tried to glare at Sonia. It really was getting harder for her to think about. Anything. She knew she was in a card game she really wanted to play. She knew Reese was in front of her, but it was not really Reese. But it was not really Reese, but was now. Wait. Holding the side of her hand, the thoughts were getting harder to connect into a proper, understandable view. I'm confused. Biting at her bottom lip, Kenna looks back down to her hands like some sort of young child. The card game's still going. The card game's still going fine, right? I just, you keep taking a lot of things. I barely remember what you took. Laughing again, Sonia licks at her lips and places another card face down. You're doing wonderful, sweetie. You really do have a vindictive mind. I just want to do even more cruel things with your thoughts swing in my head. You're a bit bolder than Reese, that's for sure. Shaking her head, clearly not understanding everything just said to her. Kenna puts another card face down. Locke, that's right. Right? I guess I did it okay the other times. Open. Even if it was like talking to a child now, Kenna still manages. Even if it was like talking to a child now, Kenna still managed to flip over her card just like so. Though, of course, as fate would have it, Sonia won yet again with the king on her side and a pesky follow-around Kenna's. Well, standing up from the table, Sonia walks right over to Kenna's side and pets the top of her head. You surely have horrible luck, don't you? Crossing her arms under her rather large breasts. Sonia makes sure to accent them a tad, even adds a hair flippin' in for flavor. I suppose a little lady like you never stood a chance against someone like me. My only desire now is to make you a pet of mine, just like Sora. You can take care of simple chores with her. You'll be able to watch me grow ever strong. not be able to tell people who you really are. But simply forget Akeno existed. You will think that no common sense redhead and that mature beauty was really just me. That one girl with all of their abilities and traits combined. The cards glow faintly, and time begins to move forward again. Some of the children and staff of the building, wandering about, were looking at the two girls oddly. I think I'll call you Aki, simple and sweet. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll remember that you were Akaino at one time. I wonder if you and the original Reese will share glances of despair at one another. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Anna stares up at Sonia, amazed to think her mistress was willing to have a conversation with a dummy like her. Thank you, miss, for acknowledging me. Sonia does her best to hold in a laugh, but at this point it was getting hard for her. Alicia really has outdone herself. I'll slowly work my way up from here. Tricking more, gaining more power, maybe turn more into slaves. Into my slaves. Certainly lowers her head to Akano's level and gives a little tug at her loose clothes. That girl's loose clothes. Well, have to get you something. We'll have to get you something more suited. That kind of dress is for a real mature woman, after all. Grabbing hold of Akano's hand, the girl simply follows as they walk out the door. Her mind could process simple. I really liked putting Y where it wasn't supposed to be. Her mind could process simple things, but it was just getting harder for her to hold on to memories or who she even was. Had she always been so small? 7 years later. As the years passed by, Sonia did as she set out to. Collecting more power was simple, more so for those who lost the first match right away. All she had to do was say she desired to keep playing. Gaining powers of angels, demons, humans, dragons. Nothing was outside of Sonia's realm anymore. She simply began to rule the world, slowly but surely, feeding off others' talents, bodies, and more, to become ever more perfect. She would never reach the levels of those beyond her like Alicia, though just like she told the rabbit girl, she was going to put on a wonderful show. Aki and Sora held different fates than their master, though. I guess I should say mistress, since I was doing that before. Mistress, though. The girls could only do their chores, make food for people, do laundry, and clean up places. Things that could be done with magic. People made sure not to do, just to give Aki and Sora something. Something. Keep them occupied. The girls barely spoke besides when their mistress would comment on them now and again. It was like it was hard for them, or at least hard to talk in each other's company. Still, both the girls had not lost everything. While staring to one another at times, they could feel the kinship they used to have. Also, thanks, Jay, for the follow. I can just read the full thing. I never really think about the full name, username on, well, if I didn't look at my display, then I missed it. That's my fault. But I can look at it at my dashboard thingy. Not that it's that big of a deal, I guess, but might as well pay attention, right? Wilburn? Yeah, Jay Wilburn. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Anyway, Reese and Akaino were still with one another, living in the same torture, though at the very least they had each other, even if they could never vocalize. I said localize. They could never localize their video games. Vocalize those words. That's a bittersweet end. Sucks to be them. Well, story's done. That more or less took 4 hours. That's not terrible, I guess. Since I proofread it too, so. How good I proofread it? Let's not read this document right now, and we'll pretend it's not there anymore. See, it's gone. But now it's over here. But now it's gone again, see? It's all good. We're all safe. Don't worry about it. Everything is Daijobu. Everything is Daijobu. I wonder if I should wait for the person or just submit it now. I'll just submit it now. I'm not gonna wait. I'm impatient. Why would I wait? This song's always been from Trails of the Sky. That combat music. I just like that it's combat music that's like it's not edited or anything. It's just a jazzy combat music. And it's very nice. Very nice. I need my copy and paste stuff so I can my little descriptions and ads. Body swap? Fusion, I guess. What else should I tag this with? I don't think I really need a mature tag on this one. I think I can leave that as is. Actually, I should go back and get the link for that stuff. Or do I not care enough? I care a little bit. Add on. Oh no, I can't fit more. I just guess dash alt. It's good enough. Trying to remember how long ago I made that one. It was a few months. I'll grab part 1. Did I link part 2 to this one? Okay, I did. Copy. Paste. Uno momento, por favor. We're all good. I just want to make sure that I have this posted up. I think that's everything. And then I will, where's my ending? Why is this song so good? I really hope the music in the second one is this good. If it's not, I'm going to be really disappointed. I mean, if they just take this song and put it in the second one, that's also fine. That is also fine. I like how I didn't proofread the original ending, but I did this one. Just updating the series stuff so people can go through that if they want to. Anyways, that is all uploaded and good. We're all safe now. We're all safe. Are we actually safe though? I don't know. I'm not safe. We're sometimes safe. What do I do now? I finished my work. What do I do? What do I do in my life? Well, I'll start on the next story no matter what, Tuesday. So, Tuesday is story time. Yay! Tuesday story time. Tomorrow is Xenoblade, though. Xenoblade tomorrow. You know what? Let's do this. Let's make a thing. I got a little time, though I do kind of want to make dinner. Maybe I should hold off on this. Nah, I can make that later. I'm too lazy. I want dinner. I'm hungry. I was just thinking that I could make something on Photoshop to show my new schedule for stream stuff. I don't think I'll set a time just in case I can't make it, but I think I will try and do the every day is possible stream, but Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be game, JRPG, and Tuesday and Thursday will be writing, only writing, no game. Or maybe I'll say that Tuesday and Thursday are game with writing. I don't know. Either way, Saturday and Sunday will be writing only. but I might not stream those days. But if I do stream those days, I think I'll make them writing only. No video games allowed. Actually work. Since then, I usually can spend more time on the weekend. Because right now I've been having to take care of a puppy. And people are around to take care of the puppy besides me on the weekend, so it might be easier to get a lot of stuff done if I wanted to do a wicked long stream to catch up on work or something if I have to. I might try and keep it like that. I don't know why I need to explain this at all, but I guess I'm venting into the void. And then maybe someday someone will watch this stuff and be like, wow. They vented things, and then gave their VTuber thing a creepy smile. It's really creepy. Anyway. I'm gonna go and make dinner. Remember people to drink water, and to eat food at proper times, and try not to have tons of sugar in your diet. Mostly added sugar. That's bad. I'm gonna go. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, unless something goes terribly wrong. Oh no, something terribly wrong. Not really. I'm okay. Good stuff. Does anyone stay around this long to actually see this end part? If you do, you're my little pop champ. Now you can unsubscribe.